Just want to say welcome to the channel. My name's Ian. This is Boondoggle Adventures. I'm basically just some dude that lives in Nebraska that likes hunting and camping and fishing and doing stupid crap like going camping when it's 10 degrees out and the wind chill tonight's going to be like in the negatives, because why not? And this channel is basically just going to be me filming some of the camping stuff that I do. Nothing fancy. I ain't got thousands of dollars worth of video, equipment or anything like that. Honestly, I'm just filming off my phone right now. Um, every video is going to have a sponsor. Me, because I'm a nobody in YouTube land, so I'm not like some big YouTuber like Mark Roller or Mr. Beast or name whatever other famous YouTuber you want to put. I don't have a super, giant wallet, and I work for a living. Actually, what I do is I work in the mental health field. I've been doing that for about 20 years. Provide outpatient mental health and subsidies. So Friday, December 12th, 2025, I am doing some winter camping in my little micro camper that I built. It is 10 degrees outside. I don't know if you can see that, but it's pretty toasty in here. Well, I got a diesel heater running, and it's keeping it pretty warm in here. You can probably hear the ticking in the background. That's the fuel pump. That's one of the annoying things about diesel heaters is they work great, put off a ton of heat, but unfortunately the downside is they got that tick, 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 tick. And then I have the diesel heater mounted up underneath the bottom of this micro camper that I built, and because of that, it kind of reverberates through the frame. I gotta figure out a better way to like isolate that so it's not. So it's kind of hard to sleep. I like white noise just as much as the next guy, but it's kind of hard to sleep because it's actually like right under my head on where I'm sitting here. This little couch thing, it's just a trifold mattress actually, and it just kind of like folds out into a bed. And then like the diesel heater is right underneath my head, so when I lay down, it gets even worse because it's just like tick, 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 tick. It can get kind of annoying. It's kind of hard to sleep. It's kind of a droning sound, which you think would be soothing, but it is not. Got to camp really late today. Got here right around, I want to say 5:15. It's getting dark already. I mean, it was pretty much almost already dark. I set up camp real quick. It was pretty frosty on the fingertips. Didn't have any gloves or nothing. I mean, they're in the truck. I'm an idiot. I didn't put any on, so that's my fault. But on this channel, it's basically just going to be random camping videos or fishing videos or whatnot. So if you're into those kinds of things, I guess come along with me and live vicariously through the camera, watching me do stupid crap like this, like camping when it's 10 degrees outside. Because, like I said, why not? I know myself. It's one of the things I dig about YouTube is I get to sit there in my chair when I'm feeling lazy and don't want to go do stuff and watch other people do other cool crap that I should be doing or would like to do. So I hope you guys come along with me, and if you like the content, like and subscribe, and if you don't, that's cool too. If you want to leave some comments, that'd be great. If there's any comments that you have that maybe videos you'd like to see me do or stuff you'd like to see me review, I would tell you this: any of the products that I'm going to have on the video or any video that I have, again, I pay for those. Companies don't send those to me for free. So definitely, if you see it used in this video or any video, you're going to know that it was paid for by my own hard money, and I'm going to give you an honest review on whether it's a piece of shit or not. Some people might like that, some people might not, but that's cool. I don't think this channel is going to probably be for everybody, but it is getting kind of late. It's about 8:30, almost 9 o'clock. I'm going to turn in for the night, and then I guess maybe I'll catch you guys in the morning when making coffee or something. All right. Have a good one.
Morning, everybody. Just woke up. I don't know if you can hear the clicking of the diesel heater, but yeah, it's pretty warm in here. I had to turn that down. Actually had it off all night. Just running a little electric heater. Let me see. It's oh man, my arms. Look at old. Your eyes didn't work as well. It's like 6 degrees out. I don't know if this will show up or not. Probably not, but so 6 degrees outside. It's 70 some degrees in here though, so that's a good thing. I slept kind of not great. I don't know why. I think it's just because that stupid diesel heater for a little while banging around, but I'm gonna get things going here in a minute and get this place cleaned up, put the camper back together, whatnot, and then see if I can make something for breakfast. All right. This might not show the best, but it's kind of my sleeping accommodations. It's kind of hard to get. Sorry for the camera. Kind of hard to get everything. There's kind of the front part of the camper, the heater and stuff, my diesel heater, little things there, carbon monoxide because you want to be safe. Little fan, little vent fan, and then some electronics and whatnot. Need some TP because you never know when the nature's gonna call or you need to blow your nose. But like I said, this thing I was sitting on last night folds down into a mattress, and so I am going to do my best to get this all picked up and kind of put away, kind of in what I like to call travel mode, and then I'll be back and we'll figure out something for breakfast. Well, it is snowing a little bit. It's kind of pretty. Anyways, here's kind of a best view I can give you right now in the dark, looking into the camper. Well, film might not show, but it's pretty spacious in here. There's a little 4x8. I guess if you want to say teardrop camper, it's not really a teardrop shape. All right, I'm gonna actually get my bed all put back up and into a bench, and I'm kind of getting hungry actually, and it's cold out here, so all right. I don't know if that picks up or not in the video, but that goes to show like how cold the floor of this thing is. Because like I said, it's 7 degrees outside. This thing's not insulated at all. When I built it, that's my fault, but the floor on this gets insanely cold. Like, this is where my shoe sat last night, and that is like, I mean, that's all ice from where the water melted off my shoe and then it refroze. This floor is absolutely freezing. Do a little bit of housekeeping. I'm just one of those kind of people that I like stuff clean, you know, so sweep this stuff, all the rocks and crap I got on my feet and stuff. Okay, so we're gonna try to make some breakfast. Let's see what we got here. Some Peak refuel. I don't know if that'll focus. Some peach cobbler. I've never had this before. I mean, I've had a Peak meal before. They make pretty good stuff. It's like a Mountain House meal, but it's just a different brand. But, you know, little warm peaches and what does it says?
Pound cake and granola with heavy cream, peaches, and brown sugar. Sounds like it tastes pretty damn good. So we're gonna try that out. We're gonna use a new thing that I just bought. Little travel kettle. Just bought it off of Amazon. I can put the link down below in the description. Pretty cheap. It's like 16 bucks. The reason I got this is because like where I'm camped at right now is Willow Creek State Park, right outside of Pierce, Nebraska, and so I'm hooked up to electric, and so I have a regular cook stove and all that, but it runs off of butane, and the butane does not work worth a shit when it is freezing cold like this. And A, I'm a dumbass, and I didn't bring in any of the butane containers inside to keep them warm. And B, I also wanted to try this out, so it's going to be a little more effective to boil my water real quick. So basically, anyways, all it comes in the box is you got your table, a little storage bag, and then the little kettle. Basically just made out of silicone, and whoop, there you go. Kind of fill her up with water, plug her in, and let her boil. All right. That crap over there. I did try this out the other day just to actually do a pre-boil, just to make sure that you know, it worked, and then A, to sanitize it, so I wasn't just eating straight out of it. I'm not a heathen. I mean, I'm not opposed to, like, 5-second rule, dropping stuff on the ground and still eating it, but figure why not? At least boil it off, sanitize it a little bit. But pretty straightforward and simple. Plug this right into here. This gets filled with water. This gets plugged in, and you turn it on and let her boil. So get it in there. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna make a little extra water. I'll save that. Pour some hot chocolate in that wood. Put some stuff in there. Turn it on. Now we wait. Oh, I forgot to say, it's 5:50 in the morning on Saturday, December 13th. So we're just going to see how long this thing takes to boil. I think it was like 5-10 seconds between when I turned the camera off and realized I wasn't filming that. So I'm not going to make you sit and watch water boil, because what do they say? Watch pot never boils. So we'll be back, and I'll let you know how long it takes. Okay. I don't know if you can tell, but holy shit, that's hot. It is boiling. I'm going to shut it off. It is 5:56. Close that up. Unplug that. Set it up there. Yeah, so about 6 minutes, give or take. That is a rolling boil. That is hotter than the hinges of hell. So I'm gonna get it in here. Got my handy dandy little utensils. Do some stirring. Let's see here. Shut off the diesel heater because I'm tired of listening to that, and it's warm enough in here. This floor though is freezing as holy shit. I'm sitting on my coat right now, but my legs that are laying on the floor are frozen. So I'm gonna do this, and I think we're gonna let this sit. What's this bad boy say? Don't get old, folks. Your eyes don't work as good as they used to.
All right, so open pouch, a tear mark, obviously. Carefully add 2/3 cups of boiling water to pouch. I'm gonna wing that because I don't have a measuring cup. Stir well. Zip pouch. Zip it closed and let it stand for 10 minutes. So basically exactly the same as a Mountain House meal. So we'll see how this turns out because it's kind of hard to like gauge 2/3 of a cup of water. I don't do a lot of baking. And I'm not a chemist either. So I'm not usually measuring fluid a lot. So I'm gonna eyeball it. So anyways. Oh, always make sure when you open these things, you make sure you look for a desiccant pack in there. Helps maintain it being dry. It takes the moisture out. There she is. You don't want to be sucking on some iron oxide or whatever they put in those. And it says on here, do not eat, oxygen absorber, do not microwave. So, cautionary tale, folks. Woo! All right, let's get this bad boy. 2/3 of a cup, eh? Shit, your guess is as good as mine, right? So, all right, let's just wing this. Yeah, it's probably more than 2/3 of a cup. I don't know. That seems pretty dry. Maybe this whatever, so if it's a little wet. Let's just stir this up. Yeah, I might add a little bit too much water, but maybe she'll. It is hot though. That there. Give it a smell check. You always want to smell it before you eat it. And zip that baby up. Let's put that over here so it doesn't freeze. And I'm not going to sit on the floor. I'm going to put my coat over here. Yeah, and then I'm going to actually use some of that boiling hot water to make me some hot chocolate, because why not, you know? Smells good though. Damn, I mean, the whole camper smells nice. Kind of sweet, and it smells delicious. If it tastes as good as it smells, it's gonna be phenomenal. So I'm hoping for good things, people. Little Swiss Miss with marshmallows, because that's the only way that you should roll. What is hot chocolate if you don't have marshmallows in it? I mean, feel free to, argue about that in the comments, but again, to me, I think hot chocolate is best with marshmallows in it. But again, that's me. So I used to drink a lot of like coffee mixed with hot chocolate, and a butt ton of sugar. I don't really do that as much anymore, like I said earlier, because I have diabetes, and old, my body doesn't work as well as it used to. But I first got turned on to that in the Navy, actually. When I was in boot camp, near the end of boot camp, you do this thing called service week, where basically, they kind of give you an idea what it's like to be on a ship, and you go do duties and stuff. And one of the things that I got chosen to do, or voluntold to do, was to go and do galley work. So I had to go work in the kitchen, or what we call as a galley. And so I worked in what we call the deep sink, which is where all the pots and pans and all that go to. And all you do is sit there for hours and hours and hours and scrubbing pans with insanely hot water. It sucks, but someone's got to do it. So shout out to any of the MSs that are in the Navy that are doing that currently, that watch this, or anybody that was an MS, or anybody that did, their cranking duty, is what we called it back in the 90s, when you had to go do your duty on the ship and you worked in the galley for a couple of months. Everybody has that rotation. I think the Army calls it KP duty. So shout out to you guys, because you are the unsung heroes, because you keep all of us soldiers fed and
it's hard work and it sucks. And I don't think you guys get appreciated enough, but I appreciate you. So thank you. Okay, so I'm gonna pour this in here, not try to burn myself to death. Anyways, I'm rambling. Sorry. Holy shit, that is hot. So, anyways, back in the day when I was in the Navy, and I was in boot camp and I was in service week, and we had to do our stuff for service week. Okay. I was introduced to a little drink. Some of you, I went in '97 at good old Great Lakes RTC. I was introduced to a drink called a Ricky Rocket. Everything that you did in boot camp, because you were just a recruit, you weren't really a sailor yet, you were considered just a recruit, right? Get this mixed up. And so everything was like Ricky Recruit. Your Ricky Recruit notebook, your Ricky Recruit pen, right? And so when you got to your service week and you were in the galley, like they allowed you to drink coffee, which prior to that they didn't. So you had a lot of weeks where you had no caffeine, no nothing. And basically what you did is you took coffee, and then they had a chocolate milk dispenser, and you mixed coffee, chocolate milk, and a ass ton of sugar. And obviously, as the name implies, Ricky Rocket, since you didn't have that caffeine and sugar for a long time, you went to the moon. And it was basically like bottled methamphetamine that was legal, and it was awesome. And so I just kind of fell in love with that drink, and so I kind of make a version of that when I go camping. This is just, straight hot chocolate. But all right, I'll be back with you guys when the food's done marinating and it's all cooked and we're ready to taste it and see what it's like. All right. All right, folks. I'm back with the spoon. You know what that means. Time to give this bad boy a try. I'm pretty sure it doesn't look like it does on the bag in there, but no, that's okay. Sometimes things can look really bad, but they taste really good. Like spaghetti or a green bean casserole. All right. Now that I got my chilling spot back in order, let's check this out. So, peach cobbler, pound cake and granola with heavy cream, peaches, and brown sugar. Sounds delightful. It's probably hotter than the hinges of hell because I put boiling water in there. But let's give her a look. I don't know if you're going to be able to even see in there. Oh, yeah, you kind of can. Obviously, doesn't look exactly like the bag, but I'm here to tell you that if it tastes as good as it smells, damn, that smells good. Mix it up a little bit. Not thickened up. I think I put in the right amount of water. Let's see. Put a good spoonful on here. Oh, not that. It's falling off. It's probably gonna be hot as shit. My first bite, right? Oh shit. That is good. Wow. Yeah. That's a 10 out of 10. Holy crap. And the taste of granola, pound cake, peaches. That is crazy. That is crazy good. I would buy this again in a heartbeat. You're not a sponsor, and you're probably not going to see my channel, but Peak Refuel, you ever want to sponsor this channel, you want to send me any of these bad boys, I'll definitely eat them on camera because they are delicious. Yes. Highly recommend this. I think it's crazy. Like the peaches, Everything just blends together so well. I mean, it's a little mushy, but I mean, duh. It's kind of like if you're eating oatmeal. Oatmeal's mushy, it's not crunchy, but there's even some of the little bits in here, like the, the granola. It's still a little crunchy. You can taste that cream, that brown sugar, and the peaches. I think that's what surprises me the most. All the pieces of peach that I've got it. I mean, it has a consistency of like a canned peach that just came right out of a can, which is nuts because it was dehydrated and then rehydrated. And a lot of times, like, I mean, I've had plenty of dehydrated meals, like Mountain House. Now, I'm not trying to knock Mountain House. Like their breakfast skillet, love it. I love that damn thing. Their chili mac, fantastic. I had another thing from Peak. It was an Alfredo of some kind, like a chicken Alfredo. And I'm here to tell you, man, that thing is amazing. I remember opening that up and tasting that, and I was like, I told my buddy, I said, if I put this on a plate and gave it to you, you wouldn't know that this came from a dehydrated bag. It's that good. I would say the same thing with this. This is phenomenal. I mean, it probably wouldn't look like, nice sprinkled granola and nice evenly placed peach chunks on it, but taste-wise, I mean, knocked it out of the park. Peak Refuel, peach cobbler, yes. I don't think you guys want to sit here and just watch me eat, because, I mean, unless you're into that kind of thing. Then again, I guess maybe then that's another channel I have. But, anyways, joking aside, I'm going to finish my breakfast and then get some stuff wrapped up around camp. I can't really drink my hot chocolate here because it is still hotter than the hinges of hell. So I'm going to have to like set that outside or something and cool off. But I'll catch you guys up when I'm cleaning up camp and getting ready to head out and hit the road. So it's time to wrap things up and head out. It's about 7 degrees out right now. Just a slight little breeze. So, with the wind chill, it's probably like, 2 or something like that. I'm gonna roll out here. Here's the little micro cramper, the squid. If you're interested in how I built it, I do have a photo montage YouTube video that kind of shows the process of me building her. Now I can link that in the description down below. And when they get to it, I'm gonna start my truck actually. I was wrong. It's 5 degrees. I know it looks like a 2, but it's 5. There's a 43 inside the camper as I shut the heater off. So, all right, I'm gonna pack stuff up because it's cold out. All right. I'm gonna head out and head home. I got chores and stuff to do. It is a beautiful winter morning though. That's one of the things I would have to say. If you don't like the cold, don't come live in Nebraska, because especially in the winter it gets awful cold. But that's good for ice fishing. So any other Midwesterners, peace to you. Yeah, thanks for coming along with me, and hope I see you guys on the next trip. Have a good one. What are you still doing here? I said I was going home. It's time to leave. It's like the bar. It's closing time. You gotta go home, but you can't stay here. See y'all later.